Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, whoa. Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Now we start the things, no matter we're gonna let's start the things. TV is your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. It's Friday. Hope you guys have a fantastic morning, evening, night, midday. You know, whenever you are watching this upload, welcome to a fresh upload. Welcome to Let's Start the Things TV YouTube channel. This is where you get the latest. Is what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. And like we said, this is one of the fastest growing channel. Yes, definitely. That's why we bring you nothing but the best. Say what's up. For your support, all I would like you to do, guys, is give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell. And remember, our goal is 5K by April month. And we got a few to go. Yes, and I know we could do it. So you don't know what's up. Support your brother from my next mother. Today, definitely, we got some news and we got some stuff to take you through quick and fast. So I know definitely you don't want to miss this. You understand? You gotta stick around to the end of the content to get everything that we got lined up for y'all today, okay? All right. So in the news menu today, definitely we got Jack Dio urges exporters not to panic as government seeks clarity on new US tariffs. Yes, guys, you don't know they give Guyana 38% and I think the rest of the country got 10%. So definitely we got that for you. Also on the news menu today, we got video caption cops and civilian in a daylight brawl. Yes, guys, now this video definitely circulating whereby I think these guys, the civilian got arrested and I think the officers on investigation. So we got this to bring for you definitely on the news also today, guys.
It's the good body girl Nesta telling you subscribe to Talk the Things TV for your latest gossips, entertainment, and live updates about Guyanese entertainers. Listen to me. Subscribe now. The good body girl said that.
Well, let's jump into the news and we're going to jump into the tariff. Yes, Jack Dio urges exporters not to panic as government seeks clarity on U.S. new tariff. Let's get this, guys. And it says here, blindsided by the 38% tariff that the United States has imposed on product from Guyana, the government of Guyana is now urging the U.S. officials on those tariffs in an effort to better understanding the reason behind them and seek a way forward. At this weekly press conference this afternoon, Vice President Barry Jack Dio said the government will be approaching the U.S. government to clarify some issues which he believed could see the tariff for Guyana being reduced. The Vice President said, while Guyana respects economic policies of the United States, he believed that there is some information that need to be clarified. The U.S. has claimed that Guyana import tariff of 76% on imports from America, targeting the 38% reciprocal tariff on Guyana, which represent half of the tariff faced by the U.S. products. The Vice President said he has been studying the trade data between Guyana and the U.S. and that data points to Guyana importing far more from the U.S. than it expects to the U.S. He said the U.S. benefits from the trade surplus when it comes to Guyana. As we continue, so when you apply this, the bigger your trade surplus is with the United States of America. In percentage terms, the higher would be your reciprocal tariff, and it is across the board. It is for friends and foes alike. The United States have applied this across the board based on the formula that we think they applied, Mr. Jack Dio said. As we continue, Mr. Jack Dio said the import data from the country will form part of the discussions with the U.S. government. He said the information that is available on the UN trade system and the information in the possession of the Guyanese government are conflicting, and he believes once there is clarity, the tariff could be reduced for Guyana. I tell you. Jack Dio continued by saying, I think there is still room to decide a lot of these issues with the United States of America to clarify if there is differences of data of which the clarification was made, which hopefully can can result in a lower tariff because the United States has already made it clear that every country in the world would have to face tariff, the vice president noted. He said the question is not whether Guyana agree or disagree with the tariff, but rather it is to maintain the U.S. market of export. According to the vice president, the U.S. remains a crucial market for Guyanese products. He urged exporters not to panic while promising that the government will work together with them to address their concern. I want to assure all of our exporters that we will work with them as we learn more of the issue. We will be meeting with them and working with them to ensure that they can continue to access to the U.S. market and other markets in the world, and they would have the full support of the government of Guyana so that we do no lose economic output or welfare associated with the loss of economic output, Mr. Jagdeo ushered. The increase in the tariff would result in products being imported to the United States, fetching a higher price on the market. Exporters and manufacturers fear that with increased price that demand for their products could fall, resulting in lost earnings and profits. The Donald Trump administration has declared its increased tariff policy as an effort to make America great again. Now, this is what I'm saying, viewers and subscribers. In the press conference, Mr. Jagdeo made it clear that these tariffs is for friends or foes, right? So this is what I want to know. How could you go and negotiate with Mr. Donald Trump for him to, lower the tariff like how everybody else is getting 10% and so forth? This is what I want to know. Now, America already seeing Guyana with the resources, the islands, so forth. So obviously, what I'm thinking is that is what Donald Trump is seeing, that we got this money. Also, we've been doing a lot of importing in their country and so forth. Remember, what Donald Trump is doing is to make America great again, like you just heard. So I don't think, even if the Guyana government do try to solve the issue that they're saying, it's going to work out. That's what I'm saying. But you guys could leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this situation here with the 38% tariff that Guyana has to pay for the import in America. Oh, this is crazy. Anyway, let me continue talking the thing.
Oh shit. Shit.
Well, viewers and subscribers, that video that we just now show you, the scuffle between the officer and the civilian, definitely we got the report to definitely share with you guys. So definitely you got to listen what went down. But before I continue, this is something that is ongoing with the officers and the civilians. I don't know what's really happening at this said moment is the civilians do not have no respect for the police officers anymore, or the police officers does not show that respect to guaranteeing respect back to them. That's all I'm saying, because clearly I don't know what's up. But let's jump into this quick and fast, guys. And it says here, the incident reportedly occurred between 12:30 to 1 o'clock on Tuesday. According to the video posted by Guyana Uncut on Facebook, a heated argument with caption between the civilian and police officer in a video. The officer is seen arguing aggressively while standing close to the civilian. The civilian raised his hand as a warning to the officer. However, the officer pushes his hand away. The civilian then approached to strike the officer in the face with his hand, prompting the rank to retaliate. The rank was seen delivering several punches towards the civilian while the other officer attempted to separate them. A different angle of another video shows. During an interview with Kaitro News, the civilian who worked as a security guard explained that when he arrived at NBS, he found there were no available parking space. As a result, he turning on his hazard light. While waiting for his colleague and accountant to come out of the bank, a police van then approached him, and the police officer came out of the van and repeatedly rapped it on his car window. I was out of my car when the police ranks would have pulled it up in the van next to my driver's side door, and he would have attempted or had been banging on my window as though he owned or name was on the registration of my vehicle, the civilian said. He added, that done put me in a different mood, so I didn't wind down my window. They proceeded to the driver upper front of my vehicle, and he stepped out of the passenger seat and took the clamp from behind of his truck and proceeded to walk up to my car. The man recounted that after the ranks returned to the vehicle with the clamp, he told the rank, do you see me inside my car? He claimed that the rank began arguing with him. As such, he wound up his window and stepped it out of the vehicle. While outside his vehicle, the civilian and the rank erupted into an argument, drawing attention to themselves. The civilian explained that he realized the situation was escalating as the ranks repeatedly become more agitated in response. He warned the officer, cautioning him by if you know what good for you, it's best you leave me alone. He continued, he started going on and we exchanged words, and he started spitting while he was speaking all up in my ears and all up in my face. So I proceeded to push him off and I backpedaled. After the backpedal, he came rushing me and the police inspector and so forth, pulling up at the same time, and they rushed me and snatched it me. So when they snatched on to me now, he punched it and rushed me and started firing a set of wild punches at me, the man told Kaitro News. Thereafter, the civilian explained that he was taken to the Breakdown police station where he was placed on $20,000 bail. He was reportedly charged with obstruction and assault of a police officer. Kaitro News reached out to the police to ascertain whether the ranks is being investigated. However, all attempts were futile. Jesus Christ. Now, this is kind of sticky. See, this is the same thing I'm talking about. Now, the officers, whether it's the traffic police or the police officers, them that is be on duty. This is something I see happening for years. I'm in my 40s and I'm telling you, over all my years, I can't say over, not in all my years, I have been seeing Guyana police force, whether it's the traffic or the normal police. They have no respect for the civilians. They have no respect for the citizens of Guyana now. Despite the officers are put there to serve and protect, you have to know how you're speaking to people. And this is something that the president, the government of Guyana need to issue, just like how they're issuing certain stuff upon the drinking and driving. They need to issue this. After they issue about the body cam, and still certain officers body cam don't done. So they need to issue this and let the police force know that they need to have respect for the citizens, and the citizens need to have respect for the police force. Because one thing I know now, from since I little and I growing, me mother always used to say, respect comes to those who respect themselves, and respect comes to those who show respect, ain't it? All right, well, viewers and subscribers, you guys leave your comments on the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. Well, viewers and subscribers, that was it on the news menu. Time for us to jump into some stuff quick and fast. Now, guys, the Cctv footage has been released yesterday, and we're speaking about Desliver. Now, you guys know a few months, I think is in last year, Desliver discharged his firearm on his baby mother. Viewers and subscribers, take a look. Well, viewers and subscribers, as you guys just now saw the CCTV footage of Desliver discharging 7 rounds in his baby mother while his child is right there. Now, this is what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy at this moment, but it makes no sense. You add fuel to the fire. Now, okay, we see this footage and I hope you guys remember clearly. Desliver was calm all the time. You wasn't seeing this man escalating and all these things. I want to make it clear before going any further. I'm not defending him. He's wrong for what he did. Absolutely, definitely. But I'm just pointing out that ever since this man was calm, whoever Shadin Shahani was asking her for, but as he approached to take it from her, she pushed at him and he backstabbed her. That make her run for the weapon. You understand? Now, as a man, I don't condone abuse in no way. Man hitting woman or woman hitting man. And he's wrong for hitting her. Now, at that said moment there, you understand, she running for a knife to charge him. He could have discharged one shot in her hand or in her leg. He could have fling a chair, table. He could have get something else. He didn't have to discharge so much rounds in her. But at the said moment, who knows it and who feels it knows it. Who knows it feels it, and who feels it knows it. It's until when you're in the position, then you would know what you would do from what you won't do. But me, I would have never discharged so much rounds into my child mother. You know what I mean? I would have given her one, because at that said moment there, I am terrified for my life, because at that said moment she crazy. I don't know if she's gonna unalive me, what she gonna do. But I want to know from you guys, what's your thoughts on this here with Desliver, as the CCTV footage definitely surfaces and you guys could see what really went down. Leave your comments in the comment section, guys. Let me know what's up, alright?
Good day, my fellow Guyanese. Recently, the United States announced a 38% tariff on exports from Guyana, and many of you are rightly concerned. This is not just a trade issue. It's a national challenge that affects our small exporters, our farmers, and our working families across the country. I want to be clear. This is not a time for finger-pointing or political noise. This is a moment for unity, strategy, and leadership. That's why I'm calling for a national consultation, one that brings together all political parties, the private sector, and civil society, to protect our economy and our people. I stand ready to be part of that effort, because when it comes to Guyana's future, we must all act collectively in our national interest. Better must come, and together we must make this so. I thank you, and may God bless us all.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you guys just heard, Mr. Nigel Hughes definitely speaking upon the 38% tariff, definitely that we have to pay the US for importing our goods. I want to know from you guys. Leave it in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. You hear what the Prime Minister said, that they will be doing some reaching out to the President of the United States of America to discuss the reduce on the tariff, yes, on the 38%, because eventually that's a lot. And as you guys heard Mr. Nigel Hughes, this could be a disaster. Yeah, I telling y'all, if the Adi really follow born on plan, we could have got with y'all telling you about it. Cruel, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Viewers and subscribers, leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. Anyway, let me continue talking. Now we got Big Sap Boss. Now, you guys can remember this female a few days ago or a week ago. She was speaking upon the Guyanese citizen that is only appreciating Mr. Mohammed because of what he's doing. You know what I mean? I told you guys she was getting a whole heap of bash and she's still getting bashed. Now, take a listen to what Mr. Big Sap has to say.
Hey, it's a Big Sap Boss. Y'all know he's got to address these matters fast. Yeah, look at this one here. Look at shit. Now I don't know if the patient, I ain't give him a mouth liberty. But like as I always say in my videos, everybody entitled to their own opinion. But I can still answer shit. Yeah, soul. It's people like y'all in Guyana, don't see past y'all nose. Y'all don't see past y'all nose. Now, this girl went on in this video to say how if Guyanese feel if Mohammed win this election, he can come walk through the street, give y'all make. Hello, you girl, come take $1 million. Hey, you boy, come take a house. Woman, listen to yourself. Of course, the man and take the taxpayers' money and do that. What we looking for, Mr. Mohammed or anybody else who take over government in Guyana, is to make a better way for the citizens of Guyana could afford a house, or at least they could allocate $1 million for themselves by hustling or doing what. They're making the system more easy for us, you understand, to achieve these things that you talking about Mohammed can share it to me, or if we feel Mohammed can share it to me. Woman, we're really wrong with some of y'all in Guyana, man. Yeah? We're really wrong. If God, that's a born was the best president in Guyana, he never gave away house and gave away millions. Mohammed don't come and do it. All we want to do, or all we want Mr. Mohammed do, or anybody else other than Mr. Mohammed who come to run the country do, is make the system easier for we as Guyanese citizens to build a house, allocate a land, allocate little money for we family. Woman, what really you talking?
She talking.
Then you talking about how
PVP
giving some 100,000,
lousy fucking
100,000 cash grant, and then 100,000 to every child, every newborn. Woman, this thing, these people already implement these things when it's election fucking. When it's election time, I got easy cousin. Only when it's election time. And why basis about them giving me newborn 100,000? How you could give me newborn 100,000? What are you talking about? Eh?
Like they pay you or something?
I feel like they pay you, you know. I feel they pay you. Man, hey, some of y'all help me answer this girl, man. Look so good, y'all look so good. Help me answer she a little bit, man. Collect she got one time money from them and she feel nice. Or she make a twin and she collect 200,000. I don't know. But you trying to answer with she, man. Buy, hey, you see we got in this, buy we can't look past we nose. We really can't look past. Look the things them you saying about this man, girl. Eh? Look the things that you saying. How we could expect the man to come in power and then walk and give everybody a house and a car? Woman.
They're talking about Guyanese people.
Hey.
Who cost the man anytime the man.
I really don't know what to say about that, you hear? Watch, I can left the rest. I can left the rest to be said by the rest of people who come in for you. What is on them nose? I'm out.
If it's one thing I rate this you to know upon a real life level, because I is a man I don't deal with fiction, I deal with facts. You understand? And we all know that that's how these political parties work. That's the strategy they use, and not only in Guyana, right across the board, the world. When these man of them get in power, before they get in power, they sell you all the dreams. They're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Yo, I see this all my life. They're gonna do the work, they're gonna give you wings for fly. And you see when you go and you vote for them and they get into power, they forget about you. You understand? I feel to myself, this cash grant thing is only to grab votes. Because you know Guyanese people stay already. But you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. Now I got this young man, he's speaking to the government of Guyana and letting them know that they need to leave Mohammed alone. Guys, take a listen.
Yo, good night to you, sir. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I'm from Dubai. I just want to speak to you. Every Thursday I watch your press conference, sir, and you're doing a good job, a very good job. What I need you to do is just, on your press conference, address that let the people them leave Mr. Mohammed alone. We go around meeting the people, listen to the concern. Because you are the one said that your party is not intimidated by the Mohammeds. If you running for president or that, you know. So just tell them to ease the man alone. Because you see what guy now, my friend. There's a set of slap past him on the road. You understand, man? You just put yourself in the position. If you don't put the road and somebody come from nowhere and slap your head, bye! It's not going to be easy, you understand me? Because remember, it's going to be a hard slap, you understand me? Just tell them to leave the guy alone. The man never addressed and say anything that he's running for president. But it's the little dogs them now who building little street and get little 10-day work is them protesting. You know how they're protesting, what they're doing. But you just gotta say the word and tell them to ease the man alone. You understand? It's them little dogs up on the road fighting. Some of them up on the road, them even get no contract, them even get no 10-day work. They're hoping to get something. Them all behaving like they're stupid and crossing up. They're hoping for your Cctv to call them in and give them little work. Or just address it because we really want violence in the country. But we don't really care about it because remember I just live in Dubai. We don't really live Guyana, so I just watching it from Dubai.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just heard the young man with what he's saying, definitely sending that message to the president and the prime minister to leave Mr. Mohammed alone because Mr. Mohammed is not troubling nobody. But the thing why is there sitting down and saying to myself, all of these man of them used to link, you know? What could have really make these man of them to an enemy? This is why you want to know. All of them used to link, even Melly used to link with the PPP them back in the day. She said it herself. We saw how much photograph with Mohammed and critics and all these things. How did they reach to this? You know what I mean? Whereby Melly exposing them, Mohammed doing we got to do right now for going power. And what really going on? They talking bad about Mohammed, trying to expose you, trying to set you up. What really happened? This is why you want to know. This is a big question that have to get that big answer. What could have really happened? This is why you want to know. But viewers and subscribers, you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts upon what the young man said. If you definitely rocking with what he said. All right, as we continue, definitely we got this female here is very upset with these young men of today that you can't get a proper conversation with them. Soon as you start feeling them gone. Of course, take a listen to the young female.
All right, so females. Yeah, ever talking to a man or a boy, nice. And you know, this person showing you a nice face all the time. You know, you feeling the vibe. Like, you could say, hey, Then, you know, this person just thinking all the time, texting one another nice and good. And all of a sudden, you can, but send me something sexy. Send me a one view. Bitch! What the fuck you want on the one view? What you want on the one view? What something sexy you want? I mean, you having a cold fucking conversation all the time. You always storm people off. Send me a one view. One view.
Boy, will I tell your girlfriend, I'm sorry, but this is how it is. That's how it is with we Guyanese men them. Soon them start talking to you, the conversation is torn another direction, and them is gone. Hey, why you was left in a position just like oh you're going. Don't stress out over though. That's how they stay. You just have to hold your composure more time. But ladies, I want a comment from the ladies. Do you ever or did you ever experience or witness something like this? Speaking to a Guyanese man, and then just a you want you send he a one view of your private parts. Oh my God, I tell you. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, I gone. This is where we're going to pull the curtains down. It was a pleasure being here with you. Like I told you guys already, this is where we bring everything with what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. This is the fastest growing channel. That's why we give you nothing but the best. So I'm telling you again, if you watch the content so far, give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Remember, our goal is 5K by month end. Viewers and subscribers, your boy Fire Feelings. Until next time, stay blessed, stay positive, don't forget God. And I want to let y'all know I love you guys from the bottom of my heart and appreciate every comment and every support. See you guys until next time. We out.